everyone to my channel. Today we are, well, October 2nd today, so October means Socktober, woo! Last year I made some colorwork socks that I hand dyed and hand spun, but this year I realized that I've knitted a bunch of stuff with sock weight yarn in the last few years, and I have collectioned all the ends. So I have quite a lot, and like just not enough to do something out of it. Like some of them maybe I could make some ankle socks with them, but most of them don't have enough to make actual socks. So we're doing a collab this year. We're doing a Socktober collab this year. You'll see the playlist this is in. We are these YouTubers that are gonna be participating in this collab, and basically what we're gonna do is use our D&D dice, mainly a D20 in my case. We'll find the prettiest one and then use it, probably my Mage D20. I'll show you closer. But yeah, we will roll for Socktober. Basically, we have a whole bunch of scrap yarn, scrap sock yarn that we want to go through, and I will be using these charts that I've numbered with 1 to 20, so basically 1 to 20 on the D20, and we will choose at random some yarn, 2 yarns to be precise, and then roll, get the color work chart, work the round, and then continue. Rinse and repeat. I'm very excited for that because I love doing socks, and I have now a new, how do you say that? I believe more in myself about color work and stretchiness of color work. Mainly, I've discovered that using straight needles is much better in my case than the small round needles like I'm using on this project. So like instead of these needles, I'm using straight needles, and it's a lot better for tensioning in color work in my case. Everyone has their own strengths and weaknesses. Color work is my weakness, so yeah, let's start. I think what I want to do, because there's a few parts of the sock that are typically not color work, so the cuff usually is not color work, the heel and the toe. And for the cuff, I decided we could go extra chaos and do a 2-color rib. I've seen some videos, I've learned how to do it, so I'm very curious to do it. And then for the heel and the toe, I think we're just gonna go 1 color, maybe 2 color, and then split it in half. That could be interesting. Yeah, let's just go along and figure it out as we go. Let's grab our first yarn. As you can see, in this we have quite a lot of white. So white might be a recurring color. But yeah, let's blindly select 2 colors for the cuff. And those are gonna be party. A very party cuff. So this is the remnant of a Zumberball that I, is it Zumberball? The ones that are like changing color. Don't focus on my face, there you go. The ones that changes color, and then in the middle you have like another that has the same exact gradient. So yeah, I made shorter socks with these, so I have some remnant. And this is from Flat K, I think it was. It's like the Fiesta color, so this is extra chaos for the start. Let's cast on. I think it's like from the first pair of socks that I made on my knitting machine upstairs, which is been a while. So for a double color rib, you still need to cast on in only 1 color from what I've seen. There might be some ways of doing it with 2 colors, but in my case, I will just do 1. Also, I was not counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, 11. There you go. And we are off. Whoops, let's hide my face. And we are off. This is 64 stitches because we want to have multiples of 8. And usually a 64 stitch sock fits my foot. So I'm just going with what I'm used to. And yeah, so to set this up for 2-color ribbing, we need to first go like a knit only round. Because if you go straight into knit purl, well, the ribbing, you'll have the bump of the previous color on top of the other one if you cast on with only one color. So let's do one round of 2x2 rib setup with the 2 color, because we want one color to be only the knits and the other color to be only the ribs, the pearls. So 2 stitch will be this one, and 2 stitch will be this one, and then repeat all around. And I think it's gonna fit well 2x2 because it's gonna be like bigger color blocks of both colors, and I feel like it's only already gonna be super busy as is, so should work pretty well. Let's go. One sleep later and 1 morning of knitting later. I started this last night, and if I hide my face and the camera can focus, please focus. There we go. Look at this beautiful ribbing full of chaos. When I started it, I didn't feel like it would look good. It didn't feel like it would have a lot of stretch, and I wasn't confident about my choice of doing a 2-color rib, but without losing any stitches, I think this is wider than my foot if I pull on it. So stretch, we're there. And the fact that the color is like, one is way more towards the cooler colors, so like more on the blue-green, and the other one is more on the reds. It's very, like the contrast is there, so we're good. We have a temperature contrast, so it's not too busy. It was my biggest concern about this, having like both being fractals, both being busy already, and then putting them together. I was scared it would just be like a confetti mess. Well, not mess, a confetti party, because it would have been lovely anyway. We just wouldn't have seen the little lines of the rib. So really happy that we can clearly see the lines. Now we need to find out if it's gonna stay up, because it's not as tight as a normal rib. As you can see, like it holds itself straight. When I knit socks and I do the ribbing, usually it like pulls in on itself. So I feel like it's not gonna be very tight, but at the same time, we don't really care, I think. We'll see. We'll see when we wear them. Cool. Let's continue. I still have a bit of knitting to do before changing the color, but I will see you when we change the color. All right, we are done with these two. Let's put them back in, mix our thingy, make sure nothing falls out. I have some help from the tom-tom. And let's pick our next 2 colors. Whoops, well, this one I just picked, so I will put back in. Let's go for this one. So these are gonna be the 2 next colors. Could you please focus? Yeah, there you go. So these are gonna be our next 2 colors. So the yellow from my vacation socks, and then a blue fractal yarn. And now for the first roll, we have a 15. So 15 is this row right here. with the little squares and bigger squares. Oh yeah. What I'll be doing to make sure that we don't have like 50,000 strands at the end to weave in, I will do like, because if you look at the charts, let's talk about the charts first. So these charts have like, they're not color work after color work, there's like rows of plain between them. So what I'll do is knit one or two plain, probably two would be good, or like, because they all have 3 and it looks good, so probably try to hit 3, and in the row I will weave in the last of the previous colors, so that way we don't have like 50,000 strands to weave in at the end. So I just cut the ends here. If you want to focus, please focus. There you go. So I have these little ends, and I will knit probably 2 rows of, let's pick yellow, since it was the first one that we picked. Let's pick yellow, and this is going to be our main color, and then the blue will be the contrasting color. So I will use the yellow to hold these in the knit. And basically it's just like, I would just do it at the back, catch the float between stitches. So it's almost the same as weaving it in, but I don't have to use a needle at the end. Yeah, it's my technique. I don't know if it's gonna hold, but it should hold. Yay! I'll let you guess who was babysitting this week and got sick. Definitely not me. So, we're taking a break from knitting just because the squirrel found the corn and the corn is ripe. So let's harvest it. Let's see if we have anything in it. Ooh, oh, look at that.
those beautiful little gems. Okay, please focus. There you go. Oh yeah. And these are flower corns, so they're like super, super hard. All right, let me harvest the rest, and then we'll dry them inside. Oh my God. Oh, this one is so pretty. Look how red it is. Please focus. There you go. I'll bring you in the sun. See how red this is? Please focus. There you go. See how red it is? It's so pretty. This is where we're at. Hiding my face. There's really something extra cozy with these socks. It's like chaos, but at the same time it reminds me of like, if you've read The Wheel of Time, it reminds me of the Tinkers. They're traveling people that, in the book I think they describe it as like matching colors that shouldn't be matching and like hurting the eye. And this, in a good way, this is exactly what it reminds me of. And I love it. It's really pretty. And yeah, I've been kind of catching the extra yarn every row, so I won't have to weave in all the ends at the end. Hopefully. We will see. But I'm very happy. Where are we at? Oh yeah, second line of the chart. I love how my sister-in-law was like, oh yeah, we were sick, but it's over, you should be fine. But obviously, I was not fine. Obviously, I'm sick now. So fun. And those kinds of times, knitting is the best solution. And knitting extra cozy socks is even better. I think I'll find myself a little movie to watch and then keep on knitting. I'm also baking bread, so I'll have some comfort food to eat later on. If I'm really motivated, I might make a apple crumble. Oh my god, that would be so good. I might try and muster all my courage and motivation into making it. Because it is fall season, and fall seasons mean apples. Apples everywhere. And next week's video I'll try to film on Wednesday evening with my friends. We're going to be pressing some apple cider and canning some and then turning some into hard cider, because it's always good. All right, next one. I think the tum-tum is gonna help me. So, white. First time we get white. And the contrasting color will be the Icelandic. And then let's figure out what color chart we need to do. And this is a 14, so it's gonna be the little triangles at the top there. Oh yeah, that's gonna be cute. All right, let's get set up back on the couch, continue our super cozy horror movie, and continue knitting.
This should be good enough. All right, look at this beauty. Hide my face so I can focus on something. Oh yeah, this is chaos. It's amazing. Some of them are like very easily readable, like these. This one is not too bad either, but like there's some, like this one is pretty good. This one too, but like this one, it's kind of lost in it. And like the last one I just did. It's kind of hard to see if I hide it. It's kind of hard to see they're supposed to be like eyes, basically, like the letter I. But it's pretty cool. I love how it's looking overall, and very proud. And yeah, the most important question. It is stretchable. Oh yeah. The only thing that I don't enjoy is the line of white and Icelandic right there. The Icelandic was like so big that so much more thicker than the other one, that like it creates bumps and stuff. We'll see once it's blocked. Maybe it's not going to be too bad. We'll see. But I think I will avoid the Icelandic from now on, because I feel like, yeah, that's a bit too big for the project. But yeah, so now we are at our heel. So just like the cuff, I want to do a 2-color heel. So let's grab 2 colors. Got my trusty bin of colors. And did I put, yeah, I put everything back in. This we don't want in anymore. So we got some black and white, because the white just decided to jump out of the out of the box. So this is alpaca, and this is some. It might actually be a mix of alpaca and sheep wool, because it's soft and it's hand spun. So I think this is the leftover from my siksik sock from last year. And in the background, if you heard it, that's Velma asking for attention. But yeah, let's do our heel, black and white heel. One of the big challenge on this is to untangle every single yarn that I pull out. All right, so 32 stitches. This one I will weave in the ends afterwards, because I don't want to deal with this. It's already going to be a giant mess. So these two together, and then the little bit from the previous color. So I'll just do a 1x1 stitch of each. Oh my god. Alright, they're anchored. Alright, so I want to... Well, let's try to do it still. Let's try to catch all of these together. Whoop-de-whoop. Oh my god. That's quite a fun project. I highly recommend doing this if you have a somewhat large amount of scrap yarn. It's very enjoyable. And it's not as boring as just some plain stuck in it socks. Trying to concentrate on which color I need to do. It's hard to speak at the same time. Also, my brain is mush because I'm sick, so it doesn't help. we got a heel. Look at this beautiful heel turn on this chaotic sock. Oh my god. I feel like the heel gives off a bit of Tim Burton vibes. Probably just because of the black and white stripes. But very happy with this. And like on the side it creates like those little triangle. Hide my face. It creates those little triangles, which I find really cute. And yeah, I think it brings like the rest of the sock all together. I'm really happy with it. Now that we have those lines, I feel like it's less Tinker from the Wheel of Time and more, I hope you can see it properly in the, I'm trying to look in the viewfinder. The light is very intense today because it's dark outside and I don't know, I don't have a front light, so it used to look like Tinker from Tinker Fashion from the Wheel of Time, but now I feel like it's more and more like circus, kind of, probably because of the stripes, but yeah, I love it. I love this idea of rolling for color work and then just pick random colors from the box. It's somehow fits all together without being matching colors. I don't know. Tell me in the comments below what you think about the start of this sock. I think I will end the video here because there is no way I have time to knit the foot of this sock today because it's already dark outside and of course it's Monday night. I would never wait till last second to, to do a video. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this first part of Roll for Socktober. Next week we will continue on the foot and then we'll start. Hopefully we'll be able to start on the second sock as well. And yeah, we'll see how many socks we're able to knit during the month of Socktober. Month of October for Socktober. If you want to join us in this chaotic, not challenge, just fun with friends. You can use the hashtag #RollForSocktober on Instagram. I will put the actual hashtag in the description below. I've already seen a bunch of people use it on Instagram and like they're really fun projects. So yeah, feel free to use the hashtag and we'll all be knitting some beautiful chaos socks. You don't need to be actually rolling the dice or anything, just knit what you want to knit. And let's all craft together and be happy. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like and subscribe. And you can click right here to check all the other Socktober video in the playlist. I hope you enjoy. Bye bye.